I wrote it. I used to live in this little back house. And the woman that owned the house, her mom moved in because she was having real problems with her body. And she needed a place to stay, and they didn't want to move her into an old age home. So she ended up living with us for a while, and her and I became really good friends. And before I would go to work in the morning, we would sit and we would have coffee. And I really came to love her. And then one night, I woke up, it was like 4 in the morning, and she was on a stretcher, and the ambulance was outside, and she had had a really bad stroke. And they moved her into the hospital, and I went and visited with her, and she was doing really, really bad. And she didn't even know who I was. She barely knew that I was there. And I was sitting there, and I remember thinking, she's had her time. And I hope that she passes. Because when you love somebody, it's hard to see them in pain. Do you know what I mean? So I had that conscious thought. I was like, I hope that she dies with respect and love, and wherever the next place is that she's going, I hope that she has an easy trip. And then she got better. And they moved her into this old folks home, and she ended up falling in love. Her name is Delores, which is an old name, isn't that? Delores. She fell in love with this guy named Carlos. And she's 85 years old, and she is literally happier than she has ever been in her entire life. And it made me think about endings and beginnings. You know? How like sometimes we feel like nothing's ever going to get better, this is going to last forever, or in this extreme case, I felt like her life was actually over, and in reality, it was just beginning. So I wrote this piece. I want to fall in love at 85. Go on shuffleboard dates and dance to hip-hop from 95. Our song would be staying alive, but only for the message. Otherwise, we'd keep away from disco. It's depressing. We'd rock matching tracksuits and rope gold chains. We'd look like Run DMC, but in their old age. We'd take aerobics classes and wear bifocal glasses and eat at IHOP and hold hands at Sunday masses. And when it comes to the bedroom, well, nothing much would happen in the bedroom because we're 85. But we would still be down to take a walk or take a drive or sit and talk and have a drink and watch the passers-by and ask each other why and how and who and where and when. And then we'd laugh and cry again about the people we had been. And I would touch her withered skin and comment on how thin it is to keep in something infinite. And she would smile sweet and blush and tell me that I think too much. She's right, I think too much. It's always been a problem. But then again, that's how I made my green like the goblin. When I was in my 20s, I was eating top ramen, counting up my pennies, saving up to go food shopping. But now I'm 85, and somehow I feel more alive. I turn my hearing aid up and bump Jurassic 5. She reads the sports page while I peruse classifieds. We like antique stores, garage sales, and barter buys. We got the box set of The Wire at a bargain price. We've watched it so much that we have the lines memorized. We sip on Mai Tais and sunbathe the public pools. We both have season theater passes to the Sacred Fool. And when it comes to the bedroom, well, hopefully every once in a while I knock her head into the floral patterns of our bedpost and hold her head close like death isn't chasing us, planning on erasing us and replacing us with better versions of us, reshaping us, remaking us, then recreating us with new identities so we can make new memories. Hush, little baby, learn to walk and talk and think and lie and feel and fly and die and never get the answers why. She dips a joint of grass in wheatgrass and we get high. Her hair is silver as the moon in the Miami sky. We still pop pills, but it's not the NyQuil anymore. Whenever we can't sleep, we listen to the ocean floor. She got a sound of the CCD from me from the Brookstone store, and ever since I've been snoring like a... Oh, wait. Oh, what's that word? It's, Right, a buzzsaw. Sorry, I go blank sometimes. But hey, I'm 85. I'm not complaining. I'm just happy that I'm still alive. And happy that I have my better half by my side, Superfly. She doesn't look a day over 65. When I first saw her, I was totally in awe. She was classical, So I was like, yo, yo, ma. Yo, yo, ma. The classical? Yeah. And that was all it took. A single look and I was shook. I fell for her like some loose shingles from a Spanish roof. And I'ma love her till she loses every last tooth and has to glue dentures to her gums to chew solid food. Now that's real love, dude. That's some push comes to shove love. Not when it's convenient love. Hospital bed love. Feed her ice chips love. Never leave the room love. Sleeping in the chair love. Pray to up above love. Have to pull the plug love. Miss her in your bones love. Everything about her love. Die within a month love. Can't live without her love. Love. The only reason we're alive. And I don't want to have to wait until I'm 85.